I don't normally get to interview people from my living room, come dining room, come kitchen, come tiny little flat in London. So
it's not bad.
This is wonderful. So how are you guys doing? Because this is a very surreal kind of unnatural, uncertain time. None of us are kind of used to this. How are you boys doing? How are you coping?
We are good. We're all of us individually are doing really well. I think we've kind of just been laying low, doing everything we're supposed to be doing, kind of staying off the streets, so to speak, kind of self-isolating and taking all that stuff, as seriously as possible. It's an odd time to be putting out a record. It's definitely quite strange for all of us. We've never had to deal with anything like this before in general, let alone with a record release. So it's been pretty unusual, but at the same time, I would say that the positives are that I feel a bit more connected now than ever with people. Like, we've been doing so much of this stuff and reaching out, talking to you, to each other, to fans. And it's actually really helped me feel like the release and the record and the music is connecting in a way that is really special, because I think it brought us a lot of peace and catharsis and to make it. And I think it's kind of doing the same for our fans, which is awesome.
Yeah, I was terrified that I'd miss that whole feeling of like that fan interaction and feeling how they're sharing the excitement with us. But because of this, and like we're being forced into doing these Zoom things and these group happy hours and everything like that, we're very much able to see that excitement and to kind of feed off of that like we would if we were doing a signing or something like that.
Yeah, if your record comes out and you're in London, per se, which we usually are, you're only in London and you're only kind of catering to the British fans. You're not seeing everyone else. So this way we're kind of reaching everyone.
Hey, we like it when you're over here, so selfishly, we would like it if there wasn't a lockdown and you were over here, but
I know, I miss it so much. It feels so unusual to not be there, like hugging everybody.
But Jack, I know particularly you'd said like during the break, like you had felt quite lost without the band. So how are you coping now? Because it's a forced break. You guys already had your break. And now you're being forced into one.
Oh, now that we're back together, everything's gonna be great. I'm gonna be emotionally amazing. It just literally can't be near anyone.
I think a part of it too is, it's a lot less intense than we usually do. Like normally, we're doing 4 or 5 signings a day or in stores or anything like that, acoustic performances. So not that we ever like get sick of that, but it gets tiring at times. And with this, it's kind of like every time we see each other, every time we see a fan or do an interview, it's kind of like, yes, we're kind of chomping at the bit to do more.
Yeah.
Obviously though, you said you guys, you lived together while you made this album, you did everything. I've seen the pictures on Instagram. It looked like you had the most amount of fun. Is there anything now though, now that you guys aren't all together, that you are missing about the other?
It would be nice to have Zach's workout routines around. He's very like, he's very motivating because he works out so much, and he was just doing it in the backyard. And I think it motivated me to like want to work out more. Yeah.
It was kind of an interesting thing. It definitely could have gone either way, living with each other, writing and working with each other for a month straight every single day. But I think it definitely, at least for me, I won't speak to them, but after this long, like it made me feel closer and tighter than ever. So I kind of just miss being around them. Like, you spend so much time with one another over the course of 10, 15 years. And then the one time that like you're always together is record release. You're there 2 or 3 weeks prior and then months after. And so it feels even more weird not being around them. And like, I miss it so much more because it's like, I'm just lost at sea here. I'm like, wait, we're putting out a record, but where are my dudes? Like, I don't know how to do this on my own.
Yeah.
But again, luckily we have this and we've been staying busy with it.
Yeah, for sure. It's a whole new world for everyone, I think. For sure,
Yes.
Doing all this. Have you been learning any new skills, learning any languages? I've seen that you're on TikTok, which everyone seems to be on TikTok.
I'm learning how to do TikTok, apparently.
That's the new skill. That's a whole thing that we do not fully understand. So we're wrapping our heads around TikTok. That's enough.
Alex has goats that he's learning to deal with.
Yeah.
I got
The
goats.
goats are the cutest thing ever. Oh my God.
They kill me. They kill me. Every time they jump, I lose my mind.
They're wild, man. It's such a funny experience. They're just such little goofballs, but it's been fun.
I didn't understand when you were like, we're getting goats. I was like, I don't think I fully, in my head, I like thought of like this like old sheep or like an old goat.
Exactly
like
right.
a lazy sheep. And I'm like, why are they gonna freaking get goats to just like walk around and like almost like a sheep herder, just like walk
And
around. with him,
meanwhile,
like-
he's just doing it. And there's just things crawling all over him.
yeah, but like I didn't even think that they'd be so fun and like energetic and active, and yeah.
They're amazing. It's been very honestly like kind of refreshing with all this going on, because it's nice to have a schedule when you're sort of self-isolating and doing this. It's nice to have things to do, and I will say that taking care of those little baby boys is time consuming and awesome, and it's like keeping us in a very good headspace, which is great.
I did have lofty goals of like learning Spanish or like learning more French and stuff. And I was like, you know what? This is the best time to do it. And I'm like, well, I got 45 minutes of interviees today, so that's probably enough.
That's it.
Yeah, I've been geocaching because there's a lot of hiking in Hawaii. We're still allowed to hike, so I've been finding these little boxes that are like set all over the world. And it's like the weirdest thing, because it's like I used to think I was so dumb, and now I'm like, this is really time consuming.
Geocaching.
You like literally find coordinates, like GPS coordinates, and like people leave
Oh.
like these little things, and they'll leave like little trinkets, and you sign a book like saying that you were there.
It's like a treasure hunt.
Dope.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
That is dope.
And also, you in Hawaii?
Yeah, I'm in Hawaii. It's a beautiful
Oh my
day today,
God,
actually.
Stone, that is my favorite place in the entire world. I liked you until I just learned that. Jeez.
Aw.
Honestly, I love that place.
That seems to be the response from everyone these
Yeah.
days.
That's another added thing, though, is that none of us are in the same state
Yeah.
well,
right now. We're all
where is
separate.
everyone?
So I'm in Nashville, Tennessee.
Okay.
Maryland.
LA.
Yeah. LA.
And then
So we could not be more scattered around.
No, right. I should let you guys go, because I'm sure you've got lots of things to do in isolation.
Super busy.
Yeah,
Super
it's
busy.
very,
Super
very busy
busy.
boys right now.
I'm
There are
having
some
a bunch
baby
of-
goats that need taking care of. There's some
Yeah.
TikToks that need doing. Zach needs
What
to
if,
do a
what if
workout.
they,
You
a ghost could just come behind Alex during the movies?
Do you see the napping dog right now? We got a
Yeah,
napping
dog.
dog. Yeah.
Is that an actual dog?
Yeah, it's a sleeping puppy.
No
He's
way.
camouflaged with the pillow.
Oh,
It
wow.
was on the pillow. I didn't realize you had an actual puppy there.
He's just snoozing.
Oh, this is the life. Enjoy
Oh,
it, guys, because you're going to be super busy once this all lifts, and
Yeah.
we look forward to having you back over this way. But
Thank you,
enjoy the
Melissa.
Yeah.
sunshine, because we haven't quite got sunshine yet. So make the most of that. Enjoy
Thank you.
wherever you
Sweet.
are, and take
Thanks
care.
for having
guys.
us.
Thanks so much for your time.
Thank
See
you,
you.
Melissa.
Thank
Take
Thank you.
care.
Bye.
See you around. Thank you so much.